daan paikot.
Kasong bahay.
Hindi ko lang alam kung meron dito pero kayo na, layo eh. Nagdadrive pa ako. Oh, iwan ko na kayo.
Sarap kasi ng balat. Yung balat yung masarap eh.
So I'm going to welcome you in my native tongue, and that is by saying no mai, haere mai. So no mai, haere mai is welcome. Welcome in my native tongue. I'm also going to greet you in my native tongue, and that is by saying kia ora. Can we all say kia ora?
Kia ora.
Hello, how are you? Greetings, g'day, brother.
Kia ora.
Good health to you all. So good health to you all, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Daniel. I am going to be your guide for today. It is a privilege and an honour to be your guide today because I am a descendant of this village. What does that mean? This is the home of my people, the village of my ancestors, and I get to share it with the world. So I'm going to make this rewa, tanga, ote, ope, taua, wahio. Tewhakarewarewa tanga o te ope, taua o wahio. Awesome. Okay, so what does the name mean? So the English translation of this village name means the uprising war party or wow. So there was an uprising that took place in this village over 300 years ago where a great chief gathered all his men together to go avenge the killing of his father. Now that's what the name means, the uprising war party of Wahio. So if that's what it means, the uprising war party of Wahio, who would Wahio be? The name of the chief. Yeah, so the uprising war party of the chief named Wahio. So what is the name of the chief?
Wahio.
Please remember that name. Wahio? Okay. I'm not expecting you to know the name of the village in its full entirety, but you can break it up into this 13 little word here. Now in the Maori alphabet we only have 15 letters here. The English alphabet is 26, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And so forth, we only have 15 letters, and we do not have an F, no F in the Maori alphabet. So what that means is WH now becomes F instead of 1. It's a little bit easier to pronounce one of the word. So this is where tourism began in New Zealand. But on June the 10th, 1886, one of our local mountains erupted, Mount Tewhakarewarewa. Where was the pink and white terraces located? At the base of that mountain. So they were completely destroyed, folks. So created by nature, destroyed by nature. But that's where tourism began, at what was known as the eighth wonder of the world, the pink and white. Now I'm going to introduce you to some of our... So just to listen, they're all women, because I'm in the fighting. Water. First up is the elements of earth. These are what they call the steam boxes or earth ovens. We've got 4 of these steam boxes situated in our Rahuri area. How we normally cook our food is we'll have a tray or a roasting dish with all our meats on the bottom, vegetables in the middle, and our bread stuffing on the top. Close up the lid. 3 hours later, bon appetit. Your food is cooked. No colours, no additives, no preservatives, no fats, no oils, all just natural, mineral infused. You could liken it to eco-friendly cuisine. I would love to open this up, but normally village code is when you have a lid with a rock on top. That's village code for do not touch, because there's food cooking inside and you don't want to upset the village people. So, you can do casseroles, you can do stews, you can bake bread, you can do a Sunday roast. It also acts like a slow pressure cooker. Yeah? Like a crock pot. Like nature's crock pot. You can leave your food in longer than 3 hours because the food does not burn. It just stays moist and tender. So what tends to happen is the village people will put their food down in the morning, they'll cover it up, close up the lid, they'll go to their place of work, they'll come back at the end of the day and dinner is cooked. What they do find is when they come to collect their food is that the meat starts falling off the bone. No, it's a tragedy. But I strongly encourage our international guests and visitors with us today from Israel to South Africa to Australia. If you haven't tried this method of cooking, it's called hangi. Hangi, which is earth oven. And this is the traditional way the Maori people cook their food. It's absolutely delicious. If you're interested in having this type of meal, I can give you a couple of places where you can do this type of meal. After I've got it all, I can guide you in the right direction. So this is our first method of cooking. That was the element of earth. What was it? So ripley, come and have a look. Excuse me. Meat. It's pretty hot. What kind of temperatures do you think we're dealing with? Anybody? 100?
100?
Yeah. 90 to 100 degrees Celsius. But that's just on the surface. The further down you go, the hotter it gets. But just on the surface, 90 to 100 degrees Celsius. What's interesting about this geothermal system, it has no recorded depth. What does that mean? There's no bottom. So this geothermal system just basically goes for miles and miles and miles and miles into the earth's core. The beautiful colours are due to all the minerals. Does anyone understand pH levels?
Yeah.
It's sitting at a pH level of 9. What puts it at a 9? Anybody there? Alkaline.
Alkaline.
Alkaline, yeah. So it's alkaline, selenium, magnesium, iodine, chloride, basalt, iron oxide, all these different types of minerals which makes up this mineral cooking food. So what you see there, Roman, is that there. Yep. Okay, so one geothermal valley, which houses two tourist enterprises. So there's actually two tourist attractions in the same geothermal valley. Over there, I don't know if you can see it, in the distance we go. That is Tekuya. Someone mentioned.
Kuro Tio Tio. Grumpy old man. Pampaganda daw yung ano, pampaganda daw. Oo, ako din eh. Kasa rin.
So I thought we could just take this opportunity, let's get a little bit of selfie. We came to embark on this boat for I did say we were going to be weeks. So what I wanted to do now before I gotta talk about this sacred place is I wanted to commend your bravery today. I mean, for some of you, you still wanted to be part of this boat experience. It's quite amazing. Thank you so much for braving me out and being part of this experience. So this is where I wanted to wrap up our guidance for, ladies and gentlemen. This council, this building that we are stationed underneath now, is called our marae. Has anyone heard of a marae or meeting house? What's really interesting about this marae meeting house, it does have a name, and it is named after our great chief. Does anybody remember the name of our chief?
Wahiyaw.
Wahua? Anybody else?
Okay.